Hip Hop, we here on deck with segment 2 of our The Roots episode. I'm Deme D, your host. Got Dan, got Rob, we still in the building. And we're gonna jump right back in. So I think we established it on the first segment. What was the first album you heard? I think we both, Do You Want More on both ends. So what was the best 2 albums from The Roots? Now, I mean, I guess you could break it into lyrical production, but what would you say were the best 2 albums from them? You already mentioned that you love Things Fall Apart.
Things Fall Apart, for sure.
I'm guessing that would be one of them.
I mean, it's definitely up there. They have a lot of albums, man.
Dude, that's what I said. They have about 6, 7.
Illadelph Half-Life is definitely up there. I didn't hate The Tipping Point. A lot of people were like thrown off by that one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm like.
It was like it's a little too hype. Oh, it's trying too much to be a Roots album. I don't know. I liked it. I dug it. There's some songs on there that I dug that like a lot of people didn't. But at the same time, you know, Illadelph Half-Life was just like a baseline great album.
I felt it was great.
Yeah.
What were the 2 for you, Ron?
2 for me, I'm gonna go with Illadelph Half-Life.
I think like you have to.
Yeah, like honestly, that was like the 3rd album. The first one, Do You Want More, was the first one that I heard, and that shit was fire. But Illadelph Half-Life was pretty much like a growth of the group and the lyrics as well. Especially the way some of the production went, and
Yeah, the production was fucking great.
yo,
I feel like that is. I felt like if they could have gave me a little, because I felt like it was the perfect blend. I don't think they left their sound, but I think they still gave us a little more hypeness, a little more. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it wasn't as laid back. I think they had
some energetic songs. Like,
they were spitting hard. Yeah, they were spitting hard.
Sections was one of them. Clones was one of them.
Clones, oh my God.
Yeah, like
Desperado.
I can't remember the name of that
Yeah,
song.
Concert of the Desperados. They had a
Church of Desperado.
yeah, some
That shit was fire. They also had a song. It was around that same time. I'm not sure if you heard the High School High soundtrack.
I don't remember the joint on that.
I remember watching that movie.
I can't remember the name of that track. They had a fire ass track on that, and that was probably like a snippet of what was left over from
I can see that.
Half-Life.
I can see that
because it was a fire track. But Do You Want More was like the introduction to me. Like Cats was in the hallway singing "Proceed," the chorus "Proceed." I had no idea who it was. You know, I finally asked my man, I was like, "Yo, who the hell are you rapping about? Like, whose lyrics are those?" He finally told me, he said, "Yo, it's The Roots." Went home, watched Rap City real quick. Oh shit, The Roots video on. It was on ever since after that.
That's what's up, man. And they're definitely a staple in hip hop, man. You gotta respect the Roots. Maybe they're not like you mentioned Wu, we mentioned like Run DMC and all these guys, but it's like they're a staple, man, especially from their city. Because honestly, what other group is there from Philly? I mean, you got Young Guns and State Prop, but those were kind of manufactured, besides like it's Young Guns, the 2 of them themselves. But there's not really many groups, man, so they really put on for the city.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, a lot of people from Philly came up definitely after them. I think Philly became much more known in hip hop after them, but I think they paved the way for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, Thought is a spitter, and we was just gonna jump into the next level. Your opinions on Black, and it's funny, we were talking about this off camera, your opinions on Black Thought and Malik B, level of lyricism. Let's start with Malik B, since we've already spoken on Thought. What's your thought on Malik B? I felt like, he should have got more.
He should have got more love, for sure.
Maybe it was him, I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to spit as much.
I don't feel like he was like the Vinny, the Tresh type. Like he was like
Definitely was not Vinny.
Nah, he was
definitely. Let's establish that
Yeah.
he was not Vinny or Proswell.
Yeah, he was none
of the
that.
Fugees.
He was right there. He was
right
there,
bar
for bar with Thought every time. Even Dice too. Like
Dice was there too.
Like
Dice had a few
hard hitting joints.
Yo, he had a few times where he was like out of there. I was just like, yo, who's Dice?
Yeah.
I don't know. So what do you think with Malik it was? Do you think Because it's like, at this time we're talking about, right? We're talking about what? We're talking about 95, 96, 97. Hip hop is what, maybe 10 years in, commercially, mainstream, label wise? So
I think Black Thought is just, he's such a big, powerful lyricist. Like, one of the greatest alive right now, in my opinion. That it kind of...
to go 20 plus years too, still spitting.
Still spitting, and I feel like he's overshadowed everybody who he's ever come in contact with. I think it's not even fair to like put him up against Dice or anybody else, because the fact of the matter is, no matter who you put against him, he's gonna outdo him.
Especially if you're talking about within the Ruth production.
Yeah.
My thing with Dice is like, he wasn't on enough stuff. Right? I mean,
Correct.
he missed a couple of albums. Malik B seemed to miss the... Right? Because was Malik even on Game Theory? I'm trying to remember. I don't even think he was on. By then, he was gone, right?
Yeah.
Maybe had an influence on a track or two, but other than
Yeah.
that,
So that's why I find it funny when people say Black Thought needs a solo, when I felt like majority of Roots is like him carrying it, though. I get it. Malik,
Pretty much.
especially on Do You Want More and Ill Death Life, he's on there hard body, Dice Raw as well. But I feel like Black did most of the carrying on there.
And they come back too. They brought him back a number of times. You know, Undone, that record, the one before that too.
Right, because it's never been a problem. And the musicians have interchanged in the group too as well, right? Like they've had
Right.
rotating like guitarists, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, that's the shout out to the Roots, man, an actual real live band. I don't think we've seen one since, right?
yeah, there's nothing like that.
I
There's
ain't
nothing
seen
like
a
the
live
Roots.
band since, unless they're like strict, because they try to act like gym class
I've
heroes.
I've
It's
seen
like
a few.
that.
I've seen a few up and coming artists now mix in a live band performing with them.
Right.
They're not gonna record these songs with the live band. They're not gonna produce these songs with a live band. But you know, they'll play them on stage or something with a live band.
That's still dope.
That is dope.
That's
That
the
is
closest
dope.
you're gonna
That's
get.
because it beats rapping over vocals. That's all I
Oh,
gotta say.
listen, I'm glad you mentioned that. Before we end this, rapping over your vocals is like absolutely trash. You up and comers, what are you doing? You're rapping over your vocals, man? Get the fucking ad-lib track. Get the third track so you can keep your place on the song if you're scared about losing your track.
Oh, that's too easy for them too. That's way too easy. That's at that point you might as well just give them
I mean,
like auto tune.
Shit, but rapping over your vocals is just a no, man. We're gonna close it out there, man. If you ask me, segment 2 of the Roots episode, Deme D in the building. We out.